I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the 5. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. Outside Hart. Back to Towns. Brunson taking his time here. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And Brunson gets it to go.
Though there's a calmness to Jalen Brunson, there's also a competitive fire. And boy, from range, look out.
The hard work that Brunson has put in over the years, it really shows in his game, Doris.
I'll say this about Jalen Brunson. As his coach likes to say, he may not pass the eye test, but he passes the win test. Unbelievable footwork, fundamentals, and a clutch gene. Love Jalen Brunson's game.
Bridges finds Anunoby. Outside Hart. Takes the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 6. Over Brunson. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
Well, we know Tyrese Halliburton is first and foremost a shooter. This guy has put in a ton of work.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Pacers leading by 5. Pass to Turner. Nembhard outside. 1:16 left to play in the first. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside Anunoby. Outside Hart. Outside Anunoby. Brunson with it. Cool drains the 19-footer. Brunson's got 7 points.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
And some changes here for New York. Achua's checked in for Hart. McBride comes in for Anunoby. And Payne is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Halliburton. Now here's Bridges. No points so far. 3-pointer. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Siakam. And here's Toppin. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McConnell. And he nails the jumper. 9 seconds left in the first quarter here. Outside Payne. Let's go with a 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Pacers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. We've got Campaign. Precious Achiuwa is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Robinson in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Well, Doris, since he was traded out of Phoenix, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have skyrocketed. Why is that?
Well, number one, he's worked hard to develop his skill on the offensive end. He came in as a 3-and-D guy, but what he's proven is he can handle the basketball, he can initiate action. You love the work ethic that went into that.
New York has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Outside Achiuwa. Lets the 3 fly. Robinson passes to Bridges. Now Robinson. Bridges outside. Just 5 on the clock. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Bridges has got 8 points.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Toppin outside. Back to McConnell. Over Payne. And it's Indiana scoring again. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Outside Robinson. Now Payne. Still no points. Achiuwa with a screen on McConnell. Payne, the pass to Robinson. 4 on the clock. Drills it from deep.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, B.A., how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
Knicks leading by 4. Bridges, left side. Outside Payne. Three-pointer, no good. Indiana's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. To the middle. Here's McConnell, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Oh, a cameo from a boogie with a hoodie.
His Knicks are up, and he's got to be feeling good. Always great to see your hometown team put on performances like this.
So for the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. Anunoby comes in for Bridges. And Brunson is subbed in for Payne. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for Tyrese Halliburton. So both teams changing it up here. Outside Mathurin. And there's a pick. Fires the 3. And the three-pointer goes. Mathurin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Outside Achiuwa. And again, New York with the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Siakam. Back to Nembhard. Fires for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns down low. He's covered by Mathurin. And the basket by Towns.
Come on now. That is 6'11", 240-plus pounds. Karl Anthony Towns on the deck to the cup. Good night.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And that one's good. Knicks leading by 6. Now here's Brunson. He's got 7. Lets it fly. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
And get ready. For the fan half-court shot, drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Well, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the 5, down low. Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. There's the 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Siakam's got 7 points. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Doris Ojiananobi helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Outside Nesmith. Pass to Halliburton. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
Outside Hart. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And it's Brunson missing. Indiana's gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Halliburton misses.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Out to Bridges. Brunson against Siakam. Right side, Brunson. Oh, Siakam with the block.
Well, there you see the wingspan of Pascal Siakam sending back. Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
The Chuas checked in for New York. And the Pacers also making a change. Matherin's checked in for Nesmith. Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. Streaking in. Here's Halliburton. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, B.A., got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game. Tyrese Halliburton just plays with a certain pace. He's always looking to push the action.
Towns passes to Brunson. The 3. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 14. Sinks it from distance.
Now Halliburton loves answering a challenge. A 3 made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
Pass to Bridges. Now here's Achua. Back to Bridges. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
On the wing, Matherin. Inside, here's Turner. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Halliburton against Brunson. Off with the layup.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Miles McBride. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Delon Wright, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now. The Knicks with the lead. Outside McBride. Pass to Anunoby. Towns looking for an opening. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Listen, Karl Anthony Towns is unafraid to take it right at the defense on the inside. Play through the chest. That's nice.
Now here's McConnell. 3-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, Halliburton deadly from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Robinson finds Anunoby. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And some changes here for New York. Hart's checked in for Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Wright. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Brunson misses. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. So they take the lead.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
Brunson passes to Towns. Here's Bridges. Back to Hart. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bridges. Off target from 3-point range. Indiana leading. And here's Siakam for 3. Fires in the triple.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Brunson against Halliburton. Will it go? And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Brunson's got 11 in the second half.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
Free throw no good for Halliburton. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Brunson. Banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
3-pointer, Halliburton. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
And both free throws good for Hart.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
Halliburton up top. Brunson defending. Halliburton misses.
In order to space the floor effectively for his teammates, he has to finish that one, guys.
From the elbow. And it's in.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
With some arc. Count it. And tie game. Huge basket right there.
Fearless move by Tyrese Halliburton. The game is complete and the mind is ready.
And the Knicks with the possession here.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And he buries it. And he's tied it up. What a shot! Here's Brunson. Indiana with a rebound. Halliburton surveys the floor. Fires the three. Oh, bangs home the three.
All night long, the defensive intensity just hasn't been there. They got to figure it out.
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
Here's Brunson. And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaFleur.
tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
Ah, we love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Carter in at center. So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And no good. Great defense that time from Banchero. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. It's a three-point game. Six to shoot. Rebound, Milwaukee. Working his way from scout to head coach, Jamal Mosley was a longtime assistant under Rick Carlisle. He has paid his dues, Coach.
Yeah, and Kevin, I really admire the guys that put in the time, as you say, pay their dues and get themselves ready for when they get the opportunity. There's a lot of outstanding younger coaches in this league, and Jamal Mosley's as good as any of them.
Yep, I would agree. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Banchero inside. Antetokounmpo defending. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
Now here's Lillard. Got us a screen on Suggs. And another three for Milwaukee.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Here is Carter. Here's Wagner. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. Banchero, that's good.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking to the paint, letting him know I'm there to back him up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Prince. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Wendell Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And Black's subbed in for Jalen Suggs.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 6. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Anthony with it. .11 seconds left here in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. It's up a 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3. So it's the Bucks now. With 1 on the clock. The shot that time, not on target. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Magic out. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Porter is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Now here's Anthony. It's Black in the corner. Pass to Banchero. 5 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the layup. Banchero's got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
Strong defense against Banchero inside, but they can't break his focus, and he still manages to knock it down.
The rebound by Batadze.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And how about the showmanship from Banchero, letting us know what he can do out there.
Back in 2022, the #1 overall pick was Paolo Banchero. What do you think of his game?
You have to love his game, Kevin. I mean, handles the ball as a big guy at 6'10", makes plays for other people, scores, gets to the free throw line. All-star game in his second year. And on that team, he has really, really looked to defend. This guy's future is bright.
And their coach is another guy from the Seattle area, right? Who has come on the NBA and starred.
There have been quite a few of them.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Bucks with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. And it's Prince in for Green. Now here's Lopez. Scoreless thus far. Jacks up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Prince.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
Carter with a screen on Porter. Pass to Banchero. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Lopez. Bucks trail by 3. Porter looking it over. Trent finds Giannis. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside. Easton, the last few decades, we've seen the 3 become more and more necessary for offenses. Wondering if you think that's a good thing.
Well, it is. And teams not only understand the value of making a lot of three-point shots, but the threat of the 3 spreads out defenses and actually makes it easier for you to get shots at the rim. So the 3 is absolutely necessary to be a great offensive team in this league.
Quickly, is the arc too close? Should they move it, maneuver that a little bit?
Well, the skill level is really, really high. I like the suggestion of keeping the arc the same all the way around, which would eliminate the corner 3.
De Silva with the bucket.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lopez sets a screen for Giannis. Trent outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Trent's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to De Silva. And here's Banchero. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
A big-time score. Banchero with a deep bag. That's a great pump fake to get the defender in the air.
And he sinks the second. Here's Lillard. 8 points for him. 3-pointer. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5. Bounce pass Wagner. Now, here's Suggs. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And so it's Orlando bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. The shoot. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
So on the floor for Orlando. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Wagner in at the 3. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6. And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Suggs against Lillard. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Suggs. Lillard from outside. Orlando grabs the miss.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
The shot's good. And now it's a 12-point Magic lead.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Carter with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Banchero with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul. Prince checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And a switcher also for Orlando. Black's checked in. Shoots the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks trail by 10. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Lillard scanning the floor. Against contact. Giannis Antetokounmpo forces it through.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Banchero outside. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. And he's good on the 3 ball. Banchero's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Magic. The first overall pick, and Stan, we have seen this kid, 6'10" Paolo Banchero. How impressive have you assessed his passing skills?
Well, Kevin, it was the thing that surprised me most about him when he came in the NBA. I knew he could put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, get to the free throw line, but he is one of the best big playmakers in this league, making the game easier for all of his teammates.
Wow, what a great asset.
You aren't kidding.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Orlando leading by 11. Wagner outside. Giannis against Banchero. There's the lob to Carter. Lopez with the steal. Trent with the wide open look. No good on the three. The Magic have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Wagner. It's not going to go for him. Prince with the defensive effort. There goes Antetokounmpo. Connects on the open J. Giannis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for Orlando. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And we'll be right back after this. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Magic. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post position. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. So Stan, we have a second-generation player in front of us, and next to us is Dad. Cole Anthony, he has his dad's gift, don't you think, for passing the ball?
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot more scoring gift than his dad had. You know, the thing I love about what Cole has done, though, I respect so much, is he's accepted that role coming off the bench, and he's been such a great weapon for them.
Over to the left wing. Banchero against Giannis. Banchero inside. Great tee that time from Giannis. Porter a screen on Banchero. Knocked away. It's stolen by Harris. Anthony with it. Now guarded by Porter. Back the pass to Banchero. Over Giannis. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Banchero's got 10 points here in the second half.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And it's Damian Lillard in for Porter. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Black. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Suggs in for Anthony. Wagner passes to Banchero. Up and in, that's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge it. Right. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
Here's Lillard, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Jamal Mosley was going over with his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. We've got 1:13 left in the game. And Banchero, here we go. And the rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Banchero kicks to Suggs. Back to Banchero. Clock at 6. And good that time. And the Magic lead by 8.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And it's Banchero missing. So it's the Bucks now. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Antetokounmpo using his speed in transition.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Orlando. Paolo Banchero. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And on paper, Paolo Banchero has so many appealing attributes. His size, build, the ability to find shots. You can easily see why scouts were enamored with this guy as a prospect.
Here's Lillard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jalen Suggs.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Caldwell Pope, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Jalen Suggs taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Pass to Lillard. Suggs with the steal. And so it's Orlando winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was.
Like a potential blow, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
So here's Miami's starting group. We've got Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Wiggins. Alec Burks, and it's Ware in at the 5. And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. Brown outside to the inside, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Now here's Burks. Hero with the screen on White. Burks for 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. These Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Burks the pass to Ware. Outside, Hero. Here he goes, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And a great burst from Hero as he gets up for the jam.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Joe Mazzulla. David.
I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here's Wiggins following the three-pointer by Derek White. Adebayo with the screen on Holiday. Burks in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Over White. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And here's Boston, trailing by 2. Here's Tatum. White looking around. Pass to Porzingis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And at his size, Porzingis needs to try to do that more often and take advantage of matchup problems.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. No good on that one. Al Horford is checked in for Boston. The Heat also with the sub. Robinson's checked in. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
Timeout.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Celtics Entertainment.
1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Ware. Back to Burks. Adebayo against Horford. 6 to shoot. Tries again. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there, going right through the contact.
Miami shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And take a look back at last season and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Free throw good. Adebayo. You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on project big men, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project, and certainly Miami was able to do that. You have to go.
A supremely athletic player. Brown really stuck it to them there.
Mitchell outside. Love right side. It's hauled in by Cornette. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Inside, here's Robinson. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Robinson doing some work inside at 6'7". He could do that.
And here is Brown. A 3 ball. Good on the 3-point shot. Brown's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Heat lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Duncan Robinson out there with Anderson. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Larson in at the 2-guard spot. Miami trailing. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. Tatum. Oh, Tatum finds a way! We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Hero from long range. Rebound, Boston. Drake with it. Still without a basket. Pass to Horford. Down low. Here's Pritchard. It's hauled in by Hero. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here is Anderson. Outside for Robinson. Pass to Larson. From outside the arc. Can't hit that one.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pritchard passes to Hauser. Tatum with the screen on Hero. Here's Pritchard. The 3 from Tatum. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Tatum's got the lead up to 3 now for Boston.
This is why Tatum is a volume 3-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Hero finds Anderson. Hero, no good. Boston's gone 3 of 3 from 3-point land here tonight. Back to Tatum. Pass to Horford. Fades back. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Looking at that opportunity, Al Horford thought about it, took it, cashed in.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So Boston ends up going with a new group. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Mitchell kicks to Wiggins. Porzingis against Adebayo. Good on the bucket. Adebayo's got 5.
You hear the word versatility so much associated with Bam Adebayo and his game. And the mid-range is coming along as well.
Wide, a screen on Mitchell. Outside Holiday. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat trail by 3. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. A fadeaway. And off the front iron, and in it goes. He's got 7.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Here's Brown. Wiggins with some nice D.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Adebayo finds Mitchell. Here's Ware. Takes a 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And you look at Adebayo, what a contribution.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5.
This is how refined Tatum's motion is. He needs so little setup time.
Hero passes to Ware. Over Porzingis. And it falls over the rim and in. Ware's got 7 points.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Tatum's shot is off. The Heat with the lead.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Fade away. Tatum with another miss. Miami's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to Ware. Wiggins surveying the floor. Knocks down the 3-ball. And now a 4-point Heat lead.
Well, right now, helping the offense out by creating space. Andrew Wiggins deadly enough from that spot.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017, he's come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. Robinson's checked in for the Heat. There's the screen. Burks against Holiday. Now, here's Burks. He's guarded closer. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Heat lead by 3. Boston's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Takes the 13-footer. Jump shot is good that time. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Hero sets the pick for Burks. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Ware, guarded by Tatum. Burks can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Heat moving the ball around. Tatum against Adebayo. Clock at 6. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. That one misses. Tatum passes to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
The Heat trail by 3. Pass to Ware. Burks looking around. Now here's Adebayo. Guarded by Tatum. Robinson for 3. Drills it from outside. Robinson's got 5 points so far.
Love the timing as Robinson comes off footwork there to get the catch and get the shot up.
Tatum down low. Great D that time from Adebayo. Tie game in Boston. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Miami, they've got Anderson. Duncan Robinson out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward position. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Now, producing from behind the arc, that is huge stuff from Tyler Hero.
Celtics trail by 3. Pritchard passes to Hauser. Horford against Anderson. Horford kicks to Craig. Here's Pritchard. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Anderson finds Hero. The rebound by the Celtics.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Here's Tatum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Baiting the defender into a foul. Tatum wants to get to the line where he has always been terrific.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so Tatum nails them both.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He knows every possession is critical now. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Ware, guarded by Porzingis. Ware passes to Burks. 6 on the shot clock. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. And the Heat lead by 3.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense. Not that last possession.
Tatum against Adebayo. Tatum using his size inside.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Here's Ware. No good on the triple. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a 1-point game. Through contact, Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum. A wing who can score in so many different ways.
Puts it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
So it's Boston now. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime. He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Now here's Tatum. See right on him. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis wanting it and gets it.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the final quarter. Holiday against Hero. Fires the three. Connects from downtown.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Tatum down low. He's guarded by Adebayo. The three. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Brown.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Hero against Holiday. Goes up to the stripe. Porzingis with the rebound. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Holiday trying to free himself up. And Miami has possession. Trailing by 2. Pass to Adebayo. There's Hero with the three. Buries the triple.
And Tyler Hero not shy that time.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what are their best options now?
They've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still...
Oh, he got it to go!
Patient. Bam.
All zeros on the clock as he drains the game winner.
Unbelievable way to end this game. The fans on both sides are in shock.
Much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
It's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the 5. And for the Bucks, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. And Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
Now here's Bridges. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Lillard. The 3 from Prince. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Now here's Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Brunson taking his time here. Shot clock at 6. Towns passes to Hart. The 3-ball. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Boy, Kuzma, superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
Here's Brunson. Giannis with the rebound. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Basket's good.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
Outside Hart to stop the run. They get it back. And it's powered home by Towns.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
What's incredible, he doesn't need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team spacing.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks. Lopez finds Kuzma. Fires for three. Hart pulls it in. Knicks trail by 5. Back to Towns. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Towns is screen on Lillard. Hart up top, defended by Lillard. Towns for three, and again, New York with the triple.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
Lillard passes to Kuzma. Back to Lillard. Lopez, the screen. And it's Lillard with the three. Lillard's got his third basket on the night right there.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Brunson with the bucket.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Comes up empty down low.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Milwaukee Bucks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. We've got Mikal Bridges. Precious Achiuwa is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Payne in the point guard.
It's not all about him out there. Giannis, a real example of a team-first guy.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Now here's Porter. Whoa! Antetokounmpo flying!
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Achiuwa with a screen on Green. Here's Bridges. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Bridges. Lays it up and banks it in. Bridges has got 10 points in the game.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Now here's Bridges. He's got 10. Back to Brunson. Launches a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Lillard against Brunson. Lillard can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 4. Outside Anunoby. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Fades back. That's good from Towns on the assist from Anunoby. 10 points for him.
Nice jumper there from Towns. Boy, he's got a beautiful stroke.
Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Lillard. Fires from deep. Lillard! What'd you expect?
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Outside Achua. Brunson, a screen on Antetokounmpo. High post Towns. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Josh Hart's checked in for Achua. Now here's Portis. He's scoreless. And Lopez gets it to go.
That was not easy, but Lopez is solid at playing through contact.
Towns, a screen on Lillard. Brunson. And so far in this one, 2 for 4. The Bucks leading by 3. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Lillard. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Outside Brunson. 4-3. Brunson nails it.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Bucks on top, up 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Bridges, down low. Lopez passes to Prince. Prince, a screen on Anunoby. Lets it fly. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got his second basket of the night. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Antetokounmpo outside. The kick out to Kuzma. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist with that last one. New York trailing. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Brunson, good on the 13-footer. Brunson's got 9.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
For 3, here's Lillard. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
He's hitting everything from deep, just flat out torching this defense.
Hart passes to Bridges. Anunoby for 3. Drops in the 3. Anunoby's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
The Bucks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Brunson against Lillard. And here's Lopez from the arc. The Knicks with the rebound. Bridges outside. Back to Hart. Here's Brunson outside. And the Knicks, another 3.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Kuzma outside. 50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. There's contact, but Lillard slips through.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Here's the 3. Nails it from 3. 15 points in the game.
And man, you gotta appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high percentage shots.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis shrugs off the contact.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 2-point game. Floats one. Prince grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo for 3. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Milwaukee's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. So on the floor for New York, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. Achua is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Cam Payne, and it's McBride in at the 2. He buries it from 3. Porter's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the Knicks shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Here's Towns. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First personal foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
The other thing they've done is they have not shied away from the mid-range game. I mean, plenty of points coming their way off of jump shot opportunities. I like that.
And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him. You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Coming down the stretch, we'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Timeout. That's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. First and foremost, he wants to see more points on the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Takes the three. That shot, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. On the wing, Kuzma. Back to Lillard. Oh, great work by Lillard in the paint.
Gotta like that attacking mindset of Lillard. I mean, very confident in his ability to score and finish inside.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
For Milwaukee, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo outside. Lopez for 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 7 assists in the game. Here's Brunson. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Brunson into the lane. What a finish! Jalen Brunson.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Brunson misses. The Bucks leading by 3. Kuzma pass to Antetokounmpo. Hart pulls it in. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Bridges. Here's Brunson. 52 seconds left in the fourth. Antetokounmpo outside. And they double up Antetokounmpo. The 3 from Prince. Knocks down the long J. And now a 6-point Milwaukee lead.
Hey, guys, that's exactly why Prince is out there in these moments. Big-time shot.
.40 seconds left in the game. And the Knicks miss again. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Lillard. And they go to the intentional foul.
Jalen Brunson. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Lillard looking around. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Launches it. The shot, no good. So we see the Bucks get the win here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really...
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is
out, Kevin. A lot of talent on both rosters. What that means is the defenses need to be active and aware even when substitutions are made, because the next basket can come from absolutely any guy on the floor.
A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, on the catch-and-shoot game, Derek White very assertive, ready to react.
Pass to Wagner. Carter with a screen on Brown. Wagner wide open. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jalen, it'd probably be the three-point shot. Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Pass to Wagner. Fires the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Wagner's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
No one covering.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Suggs kicks to Banchero. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. To the paint. And then Carter with the dunk.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Boston has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Outside Tatum. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Offline with his 3. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Banchero looking around. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Tatum. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, with the high release point, Jason Tatum can be calm under duress on the interior. That's nice.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla, and we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And Orlando making a change here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Anthony Black in for Suggs. So it's the Celtics now, after Cole Anthony missed from long range. Brown against Anthony. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brown's got 5.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Here's Pritchard. There's a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Hauser. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics lead by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
We've got Tatum. Horford is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Isaac passes to Black. Banchero outside. And he hits it to tie the game up. Banchero's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Magic. Banchero's gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. And the way the Celtics can attack teams' doors with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
Here's Banchero. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Lets the 3 fly. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Tatum against Anthony. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Tatum's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Outside Anthony. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. To the middle. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. So Boston ends up going with a new group. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Wagner. Can't get it to fall.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Here's Brown after the basket by Franz Wagner. Inside, Cornette. And that one is hammered home.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Pass to Wagner. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Wagner likes to work his way to the painted area as much as possible. Look how comfortable he is finishing around the rim.
Now here's White. Outside, Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, at 7'3", Porzingis is a difficult check. He puts the defense in a bind right there.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of this game. That free throw good from Porzingis. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And here is Suggs. Pass to Wagner. The three. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist from Wagner. Caldwell Pope's got himself on the board with three there. And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Magic. They lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're taking up the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Franz Wagner displaying his skills today.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at the point. And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense, but you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
Here's Suggs following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Pass to Carter to the paint. A jump hook, and it's Banchero getting it to go. Banchero's got 11.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Outside Holiday. And here is Tatum. Over Banchero. And it's Boston with another.
Well, you love the way Tatum will take the mid-range if it opens up to him.
90 seconds now into the second half. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Your Celtics Entertainment.
Here's Banchero. 11 points in the game. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. 4 on the shot clock. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Outside White on the wing. Brown. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 7 points here in this quarter. And not even 3 quarters out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Drew Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. And here is Suggs. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Porzingis against Carter. Wagner, right side. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Wagner's got 12 in the game. Outside, White. Over in the corner, Brown. Shoots over Wagner. And it's Brown missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And then Carter with the dunk.
Boy, you see Carter Jr. use every bit of that 7'5" wingspan. Boy, it is tough to guard around the rim. Look out.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Tatum. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Horford. Jason Tatum is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And so it's Boston with it. Here's Pritchard. Trains the three-pointer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Banchero. Three-pointer. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Outside Tatum. Puts the move on. Tatum gets it to go inside.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
A nice shot by Black. Black's got his first bucket of the night.
Just beautiful setup. They found the size mismatch inside, delivered when they really needed it.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
Muscling through contact. Holiday has the strength and body control to do it.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Wagner. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
It is always so fun to watch a guy with a well-rounded offensive game heat up. Mr. Franz Wagner, welcome to the party.
Now here's White. Back to Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one is on Holiday.
Despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy.
Both free throws good from Suggs.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Tatum passes to Holiday. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. Drills the three-pointer.
You want to be an NBA point? Take notes on Holiday running that pick and roll. Sometimes taking it yourself is the best option.
Now, here's Suggs. Wagner outside. Carroll, a screen on Brown. And the three ball is good. Wagner's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Orlando.
Don't you love that a young player like Franz Wagner so willing to deliver in the clutch? Wow.
And the basket by Tatum.
Jason Tatum under duress of the shot clock. Big moment, no problem.
And Carroll outside. Another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
You love that a guy so young like Paolo Banchero is ready in the big moment to step up and deliver.
Into the window.
Oh. So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. .51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Banchero. Back to Suggs. Banchero, a screen for Suggs. Down low, 6 to shoot, and stolen by Tatum. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Holiday dishes to Tatum. He goes up again. It counts.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Here's Wagner. Caldwell Pope finds Suggs. Now Caldwell Pope. From deep three-point land, it's rebounded by Porzingis. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul, second team foul.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul, third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
Jaylen Brown at the line for
second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. For 3, Caldwell Pope offline. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness.
Thank you for that, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olden, this is
got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
And it's the Pacers to start out. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the center, locking down the middle. Antetokounmpo outside. Knocked away. Halliburton with a steal. There's Nesmith with a 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Well, Brent, although he hasn't won an MVP since 2020, Giannis has been a finalist every season.
Well, BA, I just wonder if the voter fatigue is something that Giannis is tired of. Forget the voters. Maybe he just wants to focus on getting back to that level. Obviously, in the past couple seasons, you could say that he might have deserved one more, but this is one of the best two-way players in the league, and he's not going anywhere.
Antetokounmpo against Siakam. Fires from the line. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Giannis down there in great position down low and good timing on the putback.
Outside Nesmith. On the wing, Nembhard. And There's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can and make him a jump shooter and live with those results. If we can do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Outside Neesmith. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Sinks the tray.
The defense better watch Turner more closely because he can strike that fast.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
A minute 29 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Turner. Clock at 6. No good. Good work defensively by Lopez. Lillard with the ball. Defended by Halliburton. And Lillard gets it to go.
And Dame Lillard with tremendous concentration there.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. 6-point game. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pascal Siakam with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Turner, a screen on Lillard. Here's Halliburton. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Kuzma. Three-pointer off the mark. Halliburton outside. And here's Turner. From deep.
And at the buzzer, count it. Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bucks ahead. They lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
On the court for the Pacers, they've got Benedict Mathurin. T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then there's Walker, and it's Toppin in at the 5. Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Toppin not letting the defense hold him back.
Milwaukee in the lead. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. And the basket by Trent. Trent's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's got great sight lines, Giannis does, especially where he gets the ball. So he surveys the court, takes a good picture, and makes a great pass.
Trent against Halliburton. Left side Walker. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Buries it from 3. Walker's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
Portis, the pass to Trent. There's the triple. And Toppin pulls it down. Indiana has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Halliburton against Trent. Toppin Toppin outside. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Toppin's got 5 points. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, have the ball in their hands, and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers experienced with star-laden rosters. He said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
The burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Three-pointer Mathurin nails it from beyond the arc.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to Lopez.
How about Lopez inside, showing some smooth, fluid moves.
Milwaukee shooting their initial free throws of the game here. First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. They set the pick. Lets it go. Prince against Mathurin. Nembhard outside. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Bucks ahead. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One guy who's been getting it done is Gary Trent.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Kuzma in at the three. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Halliburton, the pass to Nesmith. On the wing, Nembhard. And here's Siakam for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
Yeah, how about Siakam right there, coming right back and sinking the 3.
Pass to Lillard. It's Prince on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. Lillard looking around. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Siakam outside. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, you got to guard Halliburton from there.
Steady from behind the three-point line. Halliburton is someone you rely on to knock down a few threes.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. Here's Prince. He's guarded by Nembhard. And Prince with the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Prince has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, a good shooter and has some range. Taurean Prince welcoming all catch and shoot opportunities.
There's Neesmith with a 3. The shot won't fall. And so Prince will bring it up for the Bucks. They lead by 1. Kuzma, the pass to Prince. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
And Lillard can knock these things down in his sleep. He makes it look so easy.
And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
The ball's knocked loose. Nembhard outside. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. Nembhard's got 7 points. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Lillard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Indiana's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Halliburton, good.
Yeah, this is why so many people are high on Halliburton. Sensational scorer who can dominate the game at times.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd assist of the night. For Indiana, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. For 3, Halliburton misses. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Milwaukee has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Step back shot, and he hits the jumper. Antetokounmpo has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
1 second left. Got it.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Well, Indiana shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. And Indiana looking at who they've got. They've got Tyrese Halliburton topping out there with Walker. Then there's TJ McConnell. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. And the Bucks with possession. Here's Antetokounmpo from 8 feet away. Drops it in.
Well, it's a nice move on the bounce from Giannis, showing that the tools are getting sharper.
Halliburton with the ball. McConnell outside. 6 to shoot. Driving inside. Uses the glass on the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. They set the screen from downtown. Nembhard, good.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
Antetokounmpo, it's good on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 2.
And Giannis throwing his body in there and gets rewarded.
Halliburton outside. Turner, a screen on Lillard. Halliburton. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Halliburton outside. Another shot. Oh, 2 physical points for Halliburton.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Antetokounmpo inside, working on Siakam. Picked by Prince. Shot clock at 6. Kuzma, that's good.
And Kuz on the cruise with that bucket.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 2. With contact, Halliburton.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
Antetokounmpo against Siakam. A 3, here's Lillard. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
And he's going for the lob. And Siakam with the slam.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Here's Lillard. Whoa, Damian Lillard. Serious hops.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
Lillard against Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Lillard. Pass to Turner from outside the arc. Cash. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves. And if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thanks.
And Kuzma coming alive with that bucket in the clutch.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Here's Halliburton. And he sinks it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
It's pretty good focus. Giannis gets in there. Tough to rattle him a little bit. I don't know if he even saw that guy. Superb concentration.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. He connects, and that one brings him within 1.
Now he's coming to the NBA, making an impact, and he's making one right here in a big-time moment.
And he commits the intentional foul. And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. Can knock it down, and they really needed that one. Indiana on offense. Here's Halliburton. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
So Milwaukee wins it. Boy, a hard fought. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in its small forward.
And how about the willpower of Tatum? He just takes over and finishes through the contact.
Pass to Brunson. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Holiday. And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a three-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
Here's Brunson after the basket by Boston. Hart with a screen on White. White against Bridges. Good.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Boston. Pass to Porzingis. A three ball. Connects from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla, and they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. Will try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. See if they can accomplish that, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Achua, he's checked in for Anunoby. New York moving the ball around. Bridges against White. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got his second bucket.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Here's Tatum. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of it.
Hands it from downtown.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Porzingis against Towns. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
1:24 left here in the opening quarter. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Miles McBride's checked in for Bridges.
Substitution on the court.
A minute 20 left to play in the first. Here's Brunson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Here's Pritchard. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And again, it's Boston converting.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Towns sets the pick for Hart. Takes it inside, and they pick up 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's Brown. 36 seconds left in the first quarter.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Pritchard. High, arcing shot, and there it is for him.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Brunson, good. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. It doesn't go for him. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
On the court for the Knicks, they've got Achua. Miles McBride out there with Payne. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Robinson in at the pivot, manning the middle. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
And here is Tatum. 8 points for him. Here's Hauser. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Hauser's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. And he banks in the layup. Bridges has got 9.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Tatum down low. Defended by McBride. Tatum, that's good.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
On the wing, Bridges. 9 points in the game so far.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Right side, Tatum. Lock at 6. Good, nice job down low. 12 points for him. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down one, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Here's Porzingis. Can't hit from 12. Knicks trail by 5. Out left to the wing. Out to Brunson. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Boston's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Back to Holiday. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum with the screen on Brunson. Holiday gets the bucket.
You gotta respect the range of Holiday if you're the D, showing he can hurt you from that area.
Brunson against Holiday. To halt the run. Brunson with another miss.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Here's Kolek. Hasn't made one yet. Brunson with it. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the end. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. On the wing, Anunoby. He's covered by Brown. Right side, Towns. Brunson outside. Over Holiday. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Brunson.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And that one hits back iron.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Bridges against White. Now, here's Bridges. Tight defense on him. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hart. He nails it, and we're tied up. Hart's got his second bucket tonight.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Outside Holiday. Brown sets a screen for Holiday. Boston getting another chance here, and it goes down 2 points. Tatum's got 17 now.
Never a bad idea setting Tatum up.
Brunson outside. Spins. Towns at the elbow. Bridges for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Towns high post. He's against Porzingis. That one goes. Count it. He's got 5.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Here's Holiday. Again, Holiday missing.
Well, when he's got space to operate inside like that, he is not going to hesitate.
Towns, a screen on White. Pass to Towns. Sinks the triple. And the Knicks lead by 1.
And how about the confidence right there? Towns feeling like he can shoot whenever and wherever he wants.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Tatum. 17 points in the game. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. The 3 from Tatum. There's Tatum's range on display.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Tatum. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. We've got Miles McBride. OG Anunoby is out there with Towns. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Robinson in at center. And it's good for 2. Tatum's got 22.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Towns sets the pick for Payne.
Clearly a foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Now Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Towns, the pass to Anunoby. Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. Good on the triple. Anunoby's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
For the Knicks, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. With the game in the balance, Coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. Told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thank you, David. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. New York's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Brunson finds Anunoby. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Towns, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Porzingis.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Outside Tatum. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a one-point game. Here's Brunson. Outworking the defense. Again, Brunson.
Amazing floater from Brunson. He continues to show how dangerous he can be.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Drains the three-pointer. Tatum's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Brunson with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Out to Bridges. For three. The rebound by the Celtics.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Tatum. For the three. And he's good on the three ball. Now it's a 3-point Celtic lead.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Brunson with the head of steam. Fades. No good on that one. Holiday with the defensive effort. White dishes to Tatum. It falls.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Here's Brunson. To stop the run. Rebounded by Tatum. And so they foul intentionally.
Jalen Brunson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Two points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
Outside Tatum. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Tatum's got 35 in the game.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
16 seconds left in the fourth. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. Austin with the ball, and now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
It's the Celtics picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Suggs. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Banchero. Picked by Carter. The 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And here's Mobley, guarded by Banchero. Here's Garland. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You see the body control that Garland has, takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jarrett Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Here's Caldwell Pope. Back to Suggs. Now here's Banchero. Over Mitchell. Mobley grabs the board.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Yep, that one goes.
It is not an easy thing to body up to Mitchell. He is built like an absolute brick.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
And here's Caldwell Pope. Suggs outside. To the left side wing. Banchero finds Suggs. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Ryan?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
One thing you can count on with Mitchell, he will just keep attacking.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Okoro is checked in for Evan Mobley. And the Magic making a change here as well. Batadze's checked in for Paolo Banchero. Suggs, the pass to Batadze. Caldwell Pope for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Garland, the pass to Hunter. Garland with a screen on Carter. Okoro outside. Carter against Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Lets a 3 fly. Okoro, no good. Magic trail by 4. Wagner inside, guarded by Okoro. Out of bounds, it'll be Cleveland ball. Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavs. Jerome comes in for Mitchell. And the Magic making a change here. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And Garland with the basket on the assist by Okoro.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize, but I love his aggressiveness.
Wagner, the pass to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Hunter against Isaac. Hunter passes to Okoro. Back to Hunter. And here's Garland. Okoro on the wing. Left side Hunter. No good on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cleveland on top, up 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
On the court for Orlando, Goga Batadze is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Anthony, then there's Banchero, and it's Black in at the point. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
Find the lanes. At the line for Cleveland. One shot. Shooting. One.
And the free throw, no good. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Here's Jerome. No points yet. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Strus, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Magic trail by 6. Now Anthony. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Jerome. On the wing, Strus. Hunter passes to Okoro. From outside, off the mark. For Orlando, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Using his size, Banchero gets by inside.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Jerome passes to Strus. Left side, Hunter. Pass to Mobley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
When you're talking about Mobley, where do you start? In terms of length, skill set, he's got a great offensive skill set, and he's got a great defensive skill set. This man has the old school grit and grind mentality.
Garland's checked in for Okoro. Here's De Silva. Pass to Banchero. Over Strus. Carter from outside. Hunter with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 3. Here's Garland. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Count it. Good. Hunter's got his first 2 points.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A different look for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. And Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. Franz Wagner checked in for Orlando. Caldwell Pope comes in for Black. Now here's Suggs. Yet to see a basket.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Wade's checked in. Suggs hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Outside Mitchell. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
Now here's Strus. Back to Garland from the arc. And Cleveland another 3.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Wagner against Strus. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner. A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen comes in for Wade. And Evan Mobley subbed in for Hunter. And the Magic making a change here as well. Wagner's checked in. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Magic.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Outside Carter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Wagner with it. Wagner outside. Shot clock at 5. That shot off. Outside Strus. Stolen by Carter. Wagner outside. Over Strus. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist by Wagner.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? That's a trick question. You know.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Cleveland on top, up by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drop. They're measuring up the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at center. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Garland. Outside Strus. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. For the lead. Banchero the screen. Strus against Wagner. Good. Wagner's got 5 points now this quarter.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Outside Strus. Launches it from deep. The shot off that time.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Down low. Here's Carter. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Now here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Back to Garland. Caldwell Pope against Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell showing some muscle.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Graham, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Orlando making a switch here. Black's checked in.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Mobley passes to Strus. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Beyond the arc. Counted from distance. Strus has got 6.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Banchero outside. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
responding nicely with his own three, Banchero. This is how competitive this man is.
Mobley outside. A minute 31 left in the third quarter of the game. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And Mitchell puts up a deep three. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And so Banchero will bring it up for Orlando. The lead is 2. Pass to Black. Banchero with a screen on Mobley. Black. The three-pointer off the mark. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Allen outside. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Here's Wagner. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And now it's a 4-point Magic lead.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Garland with the ball. He's got 7. And the jumper is on the mark. 9 points in the game. The Magic have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Here's Black, guarded by Garland. Pass to Banchero. Knocks it loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Carter, the pass to Banchero. Shoots over Mobley. And Banchero with a bucket on the assist by Carter. Banchero's got 10 points.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Now here's Mobley. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached the end of the third. Orlando ahead, up 4. And don't go away. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Cavaliers trail by 4. So for Orlando right now, Jonathan Isaac is out there with Paolo Banchero. Then it's Goga Bitadze. Then there's Anthony. And it's Black in at the point. Here's Garland. An easy 2 on the layup.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
And here's Anthony. Banchero outside. Bitadze with a screen. Jacks up a 3. And it's Banchero with a 3. Banchero's got 11 in the second half.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Garland. Pass to Hunter. 6 to shoot. Here's Jerome. From the top of the key, he buries it. Jerome's got his first basket.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Akiki. Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Carter, he's checked in for Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Suggs. And that one drops for him.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Allen with a screen on Banchero. Mobley passes to Allen. It counts, and the foul. That's on Wendell Carter.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Outside Carter. Wagner outside. Three-pointer. Nails it from three. Wagner's got 10 points in just the second half.
A good decision maker with the ball in his hands. Carter Jr. is a capable and willing distributor.
From 20 feet. Mobley, no good. Orlando leading by 5. Wagner finds Suggs to the paint. Here's Banchero. Strus against Wagner. Carter, a screen on Strus. Wagner for 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds in the game. Strus the pass to Mobley. Here's Garland. Blocked! And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. .107 left in the fourth. Pass to Mitchell. Now Strus, defended by Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Showing poise in the clutch. Mobley has that quiet confidence.
To the wing on the left. Inside. And he sinks it.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Mobley. He connects! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the hitting move right now.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, you need a forward who can get those freebies. Banchero looking to be that guy for this team.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
.27 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Mobley, a screen on Suggs. Garland, no good. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game.
Strus with a deep 3, and nails the tray. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game. So a close game here sees Orlando taking this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes.
you.